Hello Motorsport Network viewers, it's me Mann-Bryans coming to you from Suzuka. I thought after our adventure around the Osaka today you'd seen enough of my face for the weekend, so I thought I'd show you something that makes Suzuka and the Japanese Grand Prix truly unique, and that is the fans. Let's quickly take a look down here because they were streaming in, and this is only Friday, remember, they were streaming along this road all weekend, and then they gather to watch their drivers arrive at the circuit. But I thought we'd go and get in amongst them, so join me as we go in with the Japanese fans at the Japanese Grand Prix. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are we looking at here? Who do we have?
Sorry.
Which drivers? Is Lewis your favourite driver? Yeah. And we got the picture, yeah?
Yes.
Lewis?
Me too.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Even before Ferrari, we would like Lewis?
Yes.
Yeah. And how do we think Lewis will do this weekend?
We want the podium.
Podium. Okay.
Yes.
And what about Yuki Tsunoda?
No, of course.
Of course.
Of
Exciting. Thank you. We like Lando.
Lando, I love it.
Want to see your nails?
Ring. Yes.
And why do we like Lando?
She loves his fun.
And we have more Lewis Hamilton fan.
Yes.
Why do we like Lewis Hamilton? Why is he your favourite? Champion. And what do we think of obviously Yuki Tsunoda, Red Bull? Were we excited?
Yeah, excited because he joined the Red Bull company of the Red Bull driver, so we were excited. Especially this is Japan and his home Grand Prix, so we want to win this weekend, and we hope it's a good race. Yes.
Thank you. Lando Norris.
Yeah.
Will he win this weekend?
Yeah. Yes. Lando is number one.
Why is Lando your favourite?
Cute and handsome.
Cute and handsome.
Yeah.
We have a lot of cute and handsome drivers in Formula 1 now, don't we? Maybe Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
No, just Lando.
Yeah.
Lando. Hello and welcome back, motorsport.com viewers. Now you've seen what the fans have to say, we've seen the practice sessions take place, so welcome to the first ever edition of the motorsport.com game show, Red Bull Ratings, or Rating Bulls. I can't quite decide which is best, so we're going to do both. Essentially, we've seen a lot of story this week about the stable, we've seen that the drivers swapped around, so what we're going to do, I went around the media centre earlier on and we've got the average ratings from the media centre personnel. We've got people from ESPN, we've got people from Fox in Australia, we've got people from The Athletic, from The Guardian newspaper in the UK. They've all given us their ratings of today. I mean, they're indicative of, obviously, we had a bit of lack of running and things like that, but we've got the average ratings tucked away in this book. It's up to Erwin and it's up to JBL to work out who got what scores, and then we'll see who the winner is. So let's play Red Bull Ratings / Rating Bulls. Right, we're going to start, Erwin, with Max Verstappen, world champion. How do you think he got on today?
Yeah, it's difficult to judge this Friday because of the red flags we had. He himself said it was a difficult day as well. He's still lacking some confidence in the car. And that, especially at Suzuka, is very important to be confident in the car. So yeah, it was a tricky day, I guess, for him.
If you had to give him a rating of 1 to 10, or what you think is in this book, this important book, 1 to 10 for Max Verstappen, what would you give him?
Yeah, to be honest, rating a Friday practice is a bit silly.
That's what we're here for, Erwin, that's what we're here for.
But if I have to give him a rating, I would say like an 8.
8. JBL, you've got to obviously be different to 8 because otherwise that'd be really boring for what we're doing now. So out of 10, Max Verstappen?
Well, I'm guessing what everyone else has said, and I'm going to go with the Len Goodman special of a 7.
7. Going into my notes, the average score for Max Verstappen was 7.75, which means it's 1-0 to Erwin.
Incredible!
So Yuki Tsunoda next. Obviously, he's led the headlines. Home race, first race for Red Bull. Talk us through what you thought about his day, JBL, and then we'll get your rating first this time.
Well, I thought that it was a very encouraging start to life with Red Bull. obviously entirely new car to get used to, a car that has essentially chewed up and spat Liam Lawson out. And he was only a tenth off of Max Verstappen, so I think reason to be cheerful. Trying to not get ahead of ourselves too much because FP2 super limited with the running that they could do. But I think there's reason for him to have a smile going into tonight. So I'm going to say a 9.
9. Right, Erwin. I know it's silly, but Yuki Tsunoda, first time out for Red Bull. We have to remember as well the second session actually didn't get a soft tyre timing, did he? But if you were giving him a rating out of 10, what would you think?
Yeah, he was immediately on the pace, so I would give him a 9.5 maybe.
You have been much kinder than our average mean score. Might be mean score being both average and just quite tight.
Yeah.
Because in the media centre, he averaged just 7.875. So, JBL takes that one. So, the scores are 1-1. It's almost like we planned it, we didn't. Isack Hadjar, not a lot said about him this weekend, really, when you think about it. All the other drivers, we've got a world champion, we've got 2 drivers that have switched out. Yet this guy comes along today, looked quite impressive, didn't he, Owen?
Yeah, he was quite on the pace in the first practice. He was not much slower than the Red Bull cars. And in FP2 as well, I think he was 3rd. Yeah, so that's pretty good for me, actually. He was, both sessions, he was quicker than Liam. So yeah, I guess if I have to give him a rating, I would say, yeah, I'll go for a 9.
9, I like that. I like a 9. What do you think about Isack?
Well, because I think it's fair to say that he's not going to get a chance at a Red Bull anytime soon. Yuki has taken that opportunity, but
for now.
But the door certainly remains Hadjar, and I think he's been impressive so far this season, Australia notwithstanding. What do I think our colleagues have given him? 7.5.
I think that's very harsh because he actually got 8.5, which is one for Erwin. Incredible! So, as the sun sets on Suzuka, the sun is setting on the first ever edition of Red Bull Rating / Rating Bulls, and we come to the man, really, that's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, Liam Lawson. So talk through, first of all, how he'd be feeling going into that car today. Also, I'd like to point out, they've been really harsh this time.
Have they? I think when it comes to it, obviously he's familiar with the RB package / Racing Bulls package, but he's had to reset a little bit. Red Bull's very, very different car, and coming into a car that should be a little bit easier for him to handle actually. One that Hadjar has done very, very well in. I think he's taken it a little bit steady. He's not sort of had that explosive impact that Tsunoda had in FP1. Just bedding himself in, didn't really get too much chance as everybody did in FP2, didn't really get much chance to improve upon that. But I'm going to say probably 6.
Just a 6. Erwin?
Yeah, Laura McKee said that Liam has a point to prove. He hasn't proven much yet, although it's just free practice, but I'll give him a 5 for today.
A 5. The scores on the door, let me remind you, are, because I can't remember, what are they?
Nice job.
Is it 2-1 to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, I'll do that bit again. Just a 5 from Erwin, which means if you get this right, you are the first ever winner. He averaged just a 5.25 from the media centre, which means Erwin, 3-1, the first ever winner of our game show. And there's only one prize, really, that befits the game. I brought it down with me. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy that trophy.
Great, thank you.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Yes, that was good, boys.